Imagine glaciers that have carved their way through entire mountains, leaving these massive, silent fjords behind. Picture coastlines where golden sand meets turquoise water, hiding secret coves and pods of playful dolphins. Landscapes so legendary, they brought entire fantasy worlds to life. This is Aotearoa, New Zealand. It's a country that somehow packs more jaw-dropping scenery into 2 islands than almost anywhere else on Earth. But with so much to see, where do you even start? Let's be honest, planning a trip here can feel like a puzzle with a million pieces, winding roads, ferry schedules, and choices that all feel once in a lifetime. That's where we come in. We've spent months exploring every corner of Aotearoa, from the epic south to the vibrant north, all to build the ultimate travel guide. This isn't just some random, top 10 feet list, this is your roadmap to a New Zealand adventure you'll never forget. We're cutting through the noise to show you the 10 spots that you absolutely cannot miss. So, let's get into it. We're kicking off our adventure at the very top of the North Island, in a little slice of subtropical paradise. Number 10. Bay of Islands. The Bay of Islands is exactly what it sounds like. A gorgeous collection of over 140 islands, quiet bays, and perfect beaches. This place is a sailor's dream and an absolute hotspot for marine life. And the history here? You can feel it. This is where the Treaty of Waitangi was signed, the country's founding document. But the real magic happens out on the water. You've got to take a cruise to the famous hole in the rock at Cape Brett. It's a total rite of passage. If the sea is calm, your skipper might just thread the boat right through the archway. While you're out there, keep your eyes peeled for dolphins and even whales. And if you want to get even closer, the snorkeling and diving are incredible, with shipwrecks that have turned into bustling reefs full of life. It's the perfect blend of adventure and relaxation, and it sets a seriously high bar for the rest of our list. Number 9. Sky Tower, Auckland. From the calm waters of the bay, we're heading down to New Zealand's biggest city, Auckland, and its most unmissable landmark. Standing at 328 meters, the Sky Tower completely dominates the skyline. It's the tallest man-made structure in the country. From the observation decks, you get insane 360-degree views that stretch for up to 80 kilometers in every direction. It's the best way to get a feel for the City of Sails, with its packed harbor and the dozens of volcanic cones it's built on. But this isn't just a pretty view. For all you adrenaline junkies, the Sky Tower offers the Skywalk, where you can walk along a platform 192 meters up, and the Sky Jump, a heart-stopping base jump right off the tower. Or, if you prefer your thrills a bit more culinary, you can have dinner at Orbit 360 degrees, the tower's revolving restaurant, where that stunning view is literally on the menu. It's a city experience that can be as chill or as thrilling as you want it to be. Number 8. Rotorua. Alright, let's journey into the heart of the North Island to a place that literally steams, bubbles, and hisses. Rotorua is a geothermal wonderland and a vibrant hub of Maori culture. The second you arrive, you'll notice that distinct smell of sulfur in the air. That's the signature scent of a landscape that's very much alive. Here, you can see boiling mud pools, geysers that erupt into the sky, and hot springs with colors so vivid they look like they're from another planet. Parks like Te Puia and Hell's Gate give you an amazing front row seat to these natural wonders. But Rotorua is just as defined by its deep Maori heritage. It's one of the best places in New Zealand for an authentic cultural experience. You can visit a living Maori village, watch powerful performances featuring the world-famous haka, and dig into a traditional hongi feast, where food is cooked in an earth oven. It's a place that fires up all your senses and connects you to the deep cultural and geological soul of New Zealand. Number 7. Tongariro National Park. Heading south, we arrive at a landscape that is truly epic. Tongariro National Park is a dual UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for both its mind-blowing volcanic landscapes and its cultural importance to the Maori people. It's home to 3 active volcanoes, Tongariro, Nauruho, and the massive Mount Ruapehu. The park's crown jewel is the Tongariro Alpine Crossing, which is hands down one of the best one-day hikes on the planet. This is a tough trek, but it takes you through an otherworldly terrain of volcanic peaks, stunning emerald green crater lakes, and sprawling alpine fields. The views are just ridiculous and make every single step of the tough hike completely worth it. In the winter, the slopes transform into a top-tier ski destination. So, whether you're tackling the crossing in summer or skiing down Mount Ruapehu in winter, Tongariro offers a raw, powerful encounter with the forces that shape this land. Okay, 4 spots down, and we're about to jump over to the legendary South Island. As you can probably tell, planning a trip that hits all these spots can get complicated. You're trying to connect the dots, book activities, and make sure you don't miss anything. Honestly, it can be a headache. That's why we created a complete New Zealand travel guide and itinerary. It's a downloadable PDF that maps out the perfect route, has booking links for all the best activities, and includes our own insider tips to save you time and money. It's the exact roadmap we're using in this video. So if you want to take the stress out of planning and guarantee an adventure of a lifetime, just click the link in the description below. Now, let's head to the South Island. Number 6. Abel Tasman National Park. Our first stop on the South Island is a bit of an overachiever. It's New Zealand's smallest national park but might just be its most beautiful. Abel Tasman is a slice of coastal heaven, known for its perfect, crescent-shaped golden beaches, granite cliffs, and water so clear and turquoise it doesn't look real. The absolute best way to explore this park is to get on the water. Kayaking along the coast lets you find hidden coves and get right up close to the local seal colonies. The Abel Tasman Coast Track is one of New Zealand's official Great Walks, a 60-kilometer trail that hugs the gorgeous shoreline. You can hike the whole thing over a few days, staying in cool little huts or campsites, or just use a water taxi to drop you off for the perfect day hike. The mix of lush native forest and sun-drenched beaches makes Abel Tasman feel like a tropical getaway. It's the ultimate place to swim, hike, and just soak up some serene beauty. Number 5. Franz Josef and Fox Glaciers. From the sunny coast, we're heading to the wild and rugged west coast. This is where you'll find two of the most accessible glaciers in the world, Franz Josef and Fox Glacier. These are massive rivers of ice that flow down from the towering southern Alps almost to sea level, ending in a temperate rainforest. It's a wild combination. To really grasp their size, you have to see them from the air. A scenic helicopter flight will fly you over these huge icefalls, showing you deep crevasses and stunning blue ice, before landing on the snow high up on the glacier itself. For a more hands-on adventure, a heli hike lets you actually walk on the glacier with a guide to safely explore its ice caves and pinnacles. The area around them is just as amazing, with lush rainforests and mirror-like lakes. The famous Lake Matheson, on a calm day, gives you a perfect reflection of Aotearoa, Mount Cook. Number 4. Aotearoa, Mount Cook National Park. And speaking of Aotearoa, our next stop takes us right into the heart of the Southern Alps. Aotearoa, Mount Cook National Park is home to New Zealand's highest peak, the mighty Aotearoa, which clocks in at 3,724 meters. This is a world of giant peaks, massive glaciers, and glacial lakes so blue they hurt your eyes. The park is a hiker's dream, with trails for every fitness level. The Hooker Valley Track is probably the most popular, and for good reason. It's an easy, relatively flat walk that takes you to a glacial lake dotted with icebergs, all with Mount Cook standing there looking majestic right ahead of you. If you want more of a workout, the steep climb up to the Sealy Tarns, nicknamed the Stairway to Heaven, rewards you with insane panoramic views. The park is also part of a dark sky reserve, making it one of the best places on Earth for stargazing. On a clear night, the number of stars you can see will just blow your mind. Number 3. Fiordland National Park. From the high peaks, we travel to the southwest corner of the island to New Zealand's largest national park. Fiordland is a huge, remote wilderness of almost overwhelming beauty. It's a place where glacier-carved mountains dive straight into deep, dark waters. This park is home to two of the country's most famous fjords, the world-renowned Milford Sound and the even more remote Doubtful Sound. It's a paradise for serious hikers, with three of New Zealand's great walks, the Milford, Kepler, and Roudburn tracks. These multi-day treks will take you through some of the most dramatic and untouched landscapes you can imagine. Kayaking in the fjords gives you a sense of scale and quiet that's hard to put into words, just paddling silently under massive cliffs as waterfalls cascade all around you. The raw, wild nature of Fiordland is what makes it so unforgettable. Number 2. Queenstown. Tucked onto the shores of the crystal-clear Lake Wakatipu and surrounded by the dramatic Remarkables mountain range, we've arrived at our number 2 spot, Queenstown. Widely known as the adventure capital of the world, this town is an absolute magnet for thrill seekers. This is the birthplace of commercial bungee jumping, and you can take the leap at the historic Kawarau Bridge where it all started. The options are endless. Go jet boating through narrow canyons, whitewater rafting, skydiving over the lake, or skiing in the winter. But Queenstown isn't just for adrenaline junkies. It's also a ridiculously beautiful town with world-class wineries, amazing restaurants, and plenty of scenic hikes and cruises on the vintage TSS Ern Swaff steamship. It's a town with an energy that's absolutely contagious, set against one of the most beautiful backdrops on the planet. Number 1. Milford Sound. And finally, we've reached our number 1 destination. It's been called the 8th wonder of the world, and for once, that title actually feels like an understatement. Milford Sound is the crown jewel of Fiordland National Park and a place that will leave you completely and utterly speechless. Just getting to Milford Sound is an adventure, a drive that's one of the most spectacular in the world. But nothing can prepare you for the fjord itself. As you cruise through its deep, dark waters, sheer cliffs rise thousands of feet on both sides, while huge waterfalls like Stirling and Bowen Falls thunder down from hanging valleys. Keep an eye out for wildlife. You'll often see fur seals sunbathing on the rocks and dolphins playing in the boat's wake. Whether you see it on a day cruise, an overnight trip, or from a kayak, the sheer, majestic, and powerful scale of Milford Sound makes it, without a doubt, the most essential place to visit in all of New Zealand. So there you have it, our top 10 unmissable spots in New Zealand. From the geothermal heart of the North Island to the epic fjords of the South, this is a country that will shatter your expectations in the best way possible. Each of these places is a unique piece of the Aotearoa puzzle, and together, they form the roadmap for a journey you will never forget. We know planning a trip this big is a major undertaking, but hopefully, this gives you a clear path forward. New Zealand will challenge you, it will inspire you, and trust me, it will leave a permanent mark on your soul. Now, we want to hear from you. What's your number 1 spot in New Zealand? Or what place are you dreaming of visiting? Drop a comment below and let us know. If you found this guide helpful, do us a favor and hit that like button, and subscribe for more travel guides to help you explore the world's most incredible places. Thanks for watching, and happy travels.